Hello, welcome to part 29 of Airbnb clone using Ruby on Rails series. And in last video, we did set up our template. So in this video, we will add details to this. Uh, you can try this on your own. Just to make it a bit easy, what I will do is at the end of the video, like you can quickly skip this to last 1 or 2 minutes of the video, and in that I'll again show what all things I have implemented in this particular video, and during that entire video I'll make sure that I don't add any IDs, I don't add anything which might affect our logical code later on. Okay, I'll just focus on the UI part. Okay, so so that you can implement this on your own and just at the end verify whether we have done something correct or not. For now, as a heads up, I'll just focus on this header part first, and maybe not focus on the layout, but at least show images here. Let's see. We are starting from top to bottom, so let's see how it goes. So there are two things. One detail is here, second is here. I'm not sure fully what is what. So here I'll try to use headline, and here I might use name. Maybe let's have a look at some. Maybe top is the name. I'll use headline here and name here. Uh, it doesn't matter if you want to change it. From UX perspective, it does, but from learning perspective, it doesn't. So yeah, let's go to our code. In that, go to our view, properties, show. And inside that, okay, I noticed one thing, which is if there is a menu here. So I'll get rid of this menu also. Mobile menu, close, yeah. So I'll get rid of this entire menu also because we don't need that. Let's refresh. Yeah, it looks good. Obviously, the mobile view is not that great right now, but it's working. But it's not what we want. But I'm not focused on that right now. It's much more about Ruby on Rails rather than just front end. So now let's go to our instead of image gallery, maybe we can use this header. No, header is uh, headline plus share plus like slash div. Get rid of this, remove, add this h1. I will increase this size here. I've just used this same thing, uh, similar to what we had here, product info. I'm not sure if we need it fully, but I'm just trying to do this quickly. So we have this name here. I'll get rid of this h1, refresh. There is less margin and there is too much margin here. So what is this one has a lot of margin, then this one also has a lot of margin. So I can get rid of margin from this one. Margin of padding. What is it? Green. Green color is for padding. So let's have a look. PX for PT10. Padding top 10. Let's get rid of this. Okay. PT16 on large devices. And so this are shifted. Then we have this also. Let's get rid of that also for now. This is PT16. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of this completely for now. Okay. Now I'll write PT4. Okay. Now let's increase the size here. So this H1 can be a part of a span, or we can directly write class inline. Yes, but this has grid already. We don't need grid. So let's get rid of all the grids. Grid gone, grid columns gone, gap gone. Yeah. So we have padding 6, more this. So we have all the things related to all the properties related to either margin or width or padding. So yeah, that should work for us for now. This inline is working. Now I'll set up a div maybe. Okay. And in that I'll write maybe right. Okay. I just I'm just trying to set up the left and right part of it. Okay. And in this I'll mention properties like flex, justify between. Yeah, this is right. So what this does is flex, basically it creates a flex box for this, and justify between will make sure that between all its children there is a space which is evenly distributed. So this entire space, which is from this point till this point, uh, it's justify between, or you can check this here also. The entire dash 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 is justify between. So let's focus on the headline. Refresh, looks good. Now let's go to our Tailwind UI, Tailwind CSS, or Tailwind UI maybe. Tailwind UI, does it have those kind of tests? Card headings, page headings, section headings, page headings. This is a heading. Let's try to use these. I'm using this from my Tailwind UI, but I won't create a template for this because I believe you can easily copy, check this code in this video itself. Oh, and you always have my GitHub repo also. So this is text size, font bold, leading 7, gray color, truncate on smaller devices. On smaller devices, we are increasing the size more, and tracking type. Let's try this. It looks good, but bold is way too bold. Let's make it medium. Size should be a bit small. So leading 6, sorry, Excel maybe. Why is it not working? Yeah. So now it's, but the font still doesn't look that great. Uh, Regular? No. Let's get rid of this font. No, we will have to add medium. Uh, by the way, why I'm worried about this? I'll just quickly wrap this up, even if it doesn't match 100%. So text to Excel is there, so it should be text to Excel across. SM tracking type. Let's get rid of this. Yes. And no worries. And it looks a bit better. Margin 4, instead of that, I'll use margin 6, PT6, padding top 6. Now it looks much better. Or maybe I can give it 4, and I'll give this div py2. Now it looks much better. So this part is done for me. Maybe 3x. There's too much difference between 2XL and 3XL. Let's go to this font size. Yeah, after 2XL, there's directly 3XL. It's 24 and 30, and we need something like 28px. No worries, you can always define it custom, but I'll keep it like this only. And let's set up the share and save on the right side. So for that, span slash span. I'll need an icon and a share link, right? So let's write share, and along with that, let's use this icon. So for that, I'll inspect this and directly copy this. If you want, you can go to hero icons and download this icon. I'll copy this element directly, copy. So that will give me my item. Refresh. We have something like this. Why is it like this? Let me check. It becomes really hard to navigate. That's why SVG, creating a separate SVG file can be better. It's blocked, right? So let's copy this entire style. I'll have to learn some shortcuts. Fill none, height 16px, width 16px, and stroke color is current color, stroke is width 2. Okay, I'll just write inline here. And if you want to write a better code, you can use Tailwind CSS classes also. So this works. Now we will add few classes. We will have to add because it's not looking that great. Wait, not here. In a span. We want this to be sent right. I always get confused between centering stuff. Flex items. No. Align items, item center maybe. So inline that. Wait, I just have to do one more thing actually. Let's add underline first and then decide whether it looks good or not. So for that, I'll have to use a span here also because there will be some properties that I'll have to do. Maybe we can optimize this code, but yeah, we can do that later. It's fine. Uh, Span here, underline. I think this looks good. If we increase the size, it is allowed to aligned to this, right? So that's similar here. But we just need to decrease the size of text maybe. Not sure. I think looks good. Uh, Text SM. Yeah, now it looks better. But we need this button effect here. So again, going to Tailwind UI, application, buttons. Again, I will not create a template for this. We need something like bottom less button. Sorry, not bottomless, borderless. Do we have it? We can write this Tailwind code, but if we have something ready, I just want to use that quickly. Let's try to use this one and then I will optimize on this button text. Okay, text gray is not required. Shadow is not required. Then we have rounded. We might need that background. BG white by default. PXPY for now we'll keep it. Let's get rid of these. Remove this type. Then we have text. We don't need that. Hover. We do need this. And we need this rounded MD on hover only. Let's see how it looks. Yep, it looks better. Let's get rid of this. Instead of 50, let's use 200. Refresh. 200 is way too much, but for testing it looks good. Let me increase size here. Okay. So instead of 200, maybe use 100. Yes. And let's get rid of this padding, PXPY and all. Looks worse. Now we can focus on adding it again. 3 and PY 2. PT2 and PB3 because it's looking kind of now it looks a bit centered. It might not be, but it's still. And then there is gap in between these, which is more than this one. So for that, I'll use margin start or left. Margin start 1. Yeah, I think it looks good to me at least. And we have to change cursor pointer. So for this, cursor pointer, refresh. This looks good to me. Color might be a bit different, but it's fine. You can always create your own color similar to what we had created for primary, right? Gray is done, this is done, this is done. Do I have to worry about anything else? Maybe we don't need this. Anything else am I missing? No, I don't think so. So, along with this, we need save button also, right? So for this, we will use class cap 2. Will it work? It won't because we haven't used grid. No worries. I'll just use. Will space work? Yes, space did work. So I've added this space. Yes. Now it's look much cleaner. Let's do this for like also. And let's go to this. Go here, inspect, And let's copy this SVG for like also. But instead of that, what I'll do is I'll go to my home index wish list, and we already have this SVG. So I'll just use this directly. Go here and paste this SVG here. Fix the indentation. Let's see, refresh. Looks good. Block height, width, stroke 2. Okay, now let's copy this. Okay, no worries. What should I do next in this? Let's see if clicking on this works. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. Current user, no. Property, undefined local. Okay, property. So we are using at the rate here, right? At that property, we have to use at that property, at that property, at that property. Let's see if this works. Refresh. We have this issue. Instead of block, let's look inline, use inline. We have this issue with icon also. This has a border. Let's add it to some wish list. And it doesn't have a border. Ah, kind of looks weird. So what can we do? It does have a black border, but the size is way too much. So for that, we'll decrease this size. And if it is wishlisted, we'll remove our stroke. Stroke 0, stroke 2. And let's remove the stroke from here. Refresh. It looks good. Color is a bit different. Uh, that's fine. You can fix it on your own. Saved. Save. So instead of like, we can use save here, but we can use this attribute again. If it has been wishlisted, yeah, if the property has been wishlisted, we'll write saved, else we'll write save. Let's refresh. It does say saved. It doesn't change things. We will have to fix this, but I'm just thinking if I should spend this much time in this. Let's keep stroke black all the time. It won't look perfect, but I don't want to create a video which on the parts which I've already explained earlier. So if you have a look at the wishlist video earlier, you can figure this out. So that is done, and clicking is creating an issue, right? So for that, maybe this will work. Sorry. Let's keep this class on top. Create a data controller here and get the action here. Let's refresh. Okay, no worries. Because the element has changed. Uh, Wishlist controller, user logged in status, user this. Yes, the element has changed. Here the element is different. Okay, let's do one thing. Uh, for now, we will keep this on our controller only. Sorry, on our icon only. Click on our icon only. Because if I make this change, the information that I shared in the start of the video that I won't make major changes will create issue. At the same time, I'll write a to-do here, which I'll again explain in the last. Make entire span clickable. Okay, let's refresh. It is working correctly, or it is not changing the state. That's fine. We can handle this later on. Okay, so I'll optimize this on later on. For now, at least it's working. Okay, we'll have to optimize this a bit. That being said, I think I can stop this video here. Yeah, it's already 26 minutes. So long story short, in this video, we have added this. In this, we have used headline. So you can have a look at it here, headline. And on right, we have added a share button. It won't work right now, but at least we have added it. So this is the code for that. And on extreme right, we have added the save or like button. So that's this one. Maybe I will cut a scope on this part. I'm not sure. Or I won't. I'll see what I have to do here. And yeah, in next video, we'll make further changes. So till this video, I haven't made any ID changes in this video. So if you have done this on your own in a bit different way, it's completely fine. It should work. Okay. Let me have a look at a smaller device. It looks bad, but maybe we can fix it. I don't want to go in this spiral of mobile right now. Uh, Later on, if we have time, we can do this, or you can figure this out on your own using Tailwind. That's it for now. Thank you. Bye bye.